A 21-year-old Egyptian man has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for coming out as an atheist on Facebook. The AFP reports, quote, Karim al-Banna was found guilty of violating Egypt's blasphemy laws after he allegedly made insulting remarks toward Islam. This occurred in a court in the Nile Delta province of Bahira last Saturday. The move is in an effort to crack down on non-sanctioned belief systems, such as atheism. If he pays a bail of 1,000 Egyptian pounds, which is equivalent to $140 US, the sentence can be suspended until a verdict is issued by an appeals court. It may seem hard to believe, but Karim al-Banna's father testified against him in court because, you know, morality. He told the court that his son was, quote, embracing extremist ideas against Islam. 4 other individuals have been sentenced to prison over violating Egypt's blasphemy laws also over the past few years. Those sentences range from 3 to 6 years. I love how they've convinced themselves that it's not them that are the radical extremists. No, it's the kid who just has his own beliefs and voices them. But it's radical to utter any disagreement against Islam. That's radical. That's radical. No, locking somebody up for disagreeing with you is fucking radical. A father testifying against his son because of a difference of opinion is fucking radical. Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. It's very simple. When people start complaining about oppression, remember, atheists are the group, even in America, atheists are the group where we are least likely to get public support from anybody for an election. The American people, according to polls, would rather vote for a pot-smoking lesbian philanderer than they would vote for an atheist. They'd rather vote for a Muslim than vote for an atheist. Again, that's what the polls show. That might be shocking to some people, that atheists are actually looked down upon more than Muslims in America, but it's true. That's what the polls show. So who's really feeling the effects of discrimination in many ways? And of course, that's not to take away from other legitimately discriminated against groups. Obviously, gay people, black people, women still in many ways are discriminated against. Muslims too in America, for sure. So there are other discriminated against groups. But remember that it's totally acceptable to talk about atheists in this way. To put down atheists even in America. And this is not like something that is, you know, an anomaly. This happens fairly often. And remember, Egypt used to be under control of Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood. Now it's controlled by the so-called secular Sisi. And Sisi is overseeing a country where they're locking people up for fucking blasphemy. What happened? I thought you were secular, big guy. But you're letting this shit happen? I mean, this guy cracked down on the Muslim Brotherhood, and then he turns around and implements a lot of their ideas. Punishing people for blasphemy. It's fucking insane. It's fucking backwards. Atheists stand up and argue, be heard, get in people's faces. I love it when people say, okay, you could be an atheist, but shh. Don't be like one of those new atheists where you actually say what you believe in. Fuck you. I'm going to say what I believe in because everybody else says what they believe in. You can like it or dislike it, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make a case, and guess what? I'm going to convert a hell of a lot more people, and eventually we will win because we are right.